Good evening everyone and welcome to this live stream. Are you ready to use your enterprises to top spin some motion simulators? Are you ready to take your merry-go-round to the miniature railways to make a junior coaster into a wooden coaster? I don't know what I'm saying. But welcome. Lime yogurt. What? Welcome anyone. I'm clearly full of energy. Are you okay? I think so. I've had a really good day today. Nothing to do with Roller Coaster Tycoon, but... and Brian's gone live as well. Of course he's always goes live when I go live. I can never watch him. I can watch him a bit off in my stream, because he always streams longer than I do. You sound energized. I am. That was just the last 2 days was probably the most fun weekend of speed skating we've had the entire season. The World All-Round Championships. And Irene Schouten and Niels van der Poel both won. And they just concluded about 2 hours ago. And it was absolutely amazing. it was it was a very close race. Well, in the end, ended out not to be, but it was pretty much a close race. In both the men and women's tournaments. Niels van der Poel was extraordinary once again. He is something else, man. Niels van der Poel is really something else. But also yesterday evening, me and a friend spent some time looking up the rudest names of speed skaters that we could find. And we spent about 2 hours doing that, and we had a lot of immature fun. It was so much fun. I just keep laughing when I think back of those names, and most of them are probably too rude for me to say on this live stream. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna continue the dangerously dense Diamond Heights. So let's load that up. And there we go. Oh, that's noisy. Let's save it as version 4. Because this is the 4th live stream we did on it today. And yeah, this is the park so far. It's quite noisy, it's quite big. It is Diamond Heights. Diamond Heights is still under there somewhere. Somewhere below. I mean, whoa, there's a lag spike and a half. Oh, let's murder some guests. Yes. I need to change. I keep forgetting that. The channel point rewards. Let's see. Let's get rid of that one. Let's do that one. That one. That one. That one. And that one. Oh, and that one. Okay, that should be good now. Drown a guest, 666. Dude, 666 has probably been drowned on like the first stream of this park. 666 has been long gone. We do have 669. Welcome back, Wild Mark appeared. I do remember your name. There are a lot of other guests to choose from. Yeah, he died a long time ago in these waters. You can still see the original rides, but they're sort of getting covered up slowly. Which is good, because that's what we're gonna do with this park. Good evening, Max. So if you want me to drown another guest, just call a number and, you know, I'll see what I can do. But yeah, this is a park and a half already. And we're gonna add to it. So, to get the densest park, you need a lot of flat rides. And there is no limit. Because, well, there is a limit of 1,000, but we're never gonna do 1,000. So, basically, there's no limit anymore. So I don't have to be afraid that I add too many flat rides, and that we then, you know, don't have any more ride slots for coasters. Love the cacophony of music. Yeah, so do I. Do tell me if it drowns out my voice. Because then I can change the volume. All the joke guest numbers get drowned first. Yes. Guest 1020 looks fine, alright. And which is fine if I do a new park every stream, but that doesn't really work. Hang on, we got... what? Why do we have 2 guest 1020s? Hang on. Wait, what? How's that possible? Did I... Oh, my voice clips a bit? Really? Is that... Oh, I see, yes. I can turn it down a little. I'll take 2 decibels off it. I'll also turn down the full, you don't have to take down 2 decibels of the computer. Maybe I renamed one to this a long time ago in the first stream or something. Does someone want to rewatch like all 10 hours of the first 3 streams and check? Well, they're both gone now. Okay, let's continue. And actually build an entrance and an exit. Drown both of them. I've already done that. Question is, can I? Oh, by the way, that was the geography question. What's the median land area of all countries? Good question. It's probably somewhere around, like, bigger than the Netherlands, but smaller than France. I'm gonna say somewhere around, like, Serbia, which would, I don't know how big that. I believe the Netherlands is like 14,000 square kilometers. Hang on, I know 40. I know we have around 400 per square kilometer. That will be probably about 90, 100,000 square kilometers. That's my guess. Also, thank you for the 2 months. Wild Mark appeared. Yeah, 2 months, baby. Thank you very much. And let's see, can I connect this to here? I think I can. Yes, but do I want to? I don't think I want to. I think I want to do it like that. Because then we can build a path through here. And connect it to there. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. If we can actually do this. Looks like we can. There we go. Now I just need to connect the exit. And that's a... Oh, hang on, that's not connected yet. But this looks to be easy. Yes! Alright, there's one, right? Can you say happy birthday, Lisa? Well, I just did, but happy birthday, Lisa. Have fun with your somethingest birthday. Does geography include other planets? You can try. I know a little bit about other planets, but sure. Also, thank you for the follower, Ill Dreamer. What's the park name right now? I don't know. I can check in a minute. It's a bit empty here, isn't it? I can't really... I can place this. Yeah, that'll work. If I lower this. Lower that. There we go. What's the park name? It's Coasterville. Aha. Not a particularly imaginative park name, but it's a park name. Name the park. Well, everyone saw that coming from a mile ago. Moissanite Mountains. Is it like the word, the first, like the moise or the moise is like half French. I don't really know how I would pronounce it. Mountain. Mountain. In French. The bobsled is stuck. What is it? Oh. I think it has just been fixed then. It's probably broken. Oh, the other train is stuck. Oh! And then it gets pushed by the next train. Oh, this is amazing. It just gets pushed by the next train. It's probably been like this for a long time. I've never played Thrillville. Alright, well, Mark, I'm curious for your question. Hang on. Where's the next train? What train is this? This is train 1. Okay, so train 2 is the other train. We only have 2. Let's wait until train 2 comes and let's see what happens. It got stuck here at some point, probably during a breakdown. Otherwise it would just easily make it. Oh yeah, I already know what happens. Look. Then the next train is bumping it along very slowly. It's taking a while. Yes, I did wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday again, Lisa. And what's the southernmost US state capital on the continental US? I would guess Tallahassee? I don't know if it goes further. I think it goes further to the south from left and right. It might be Austin, though. But I would say Tallahassee. Incorrect. Or is it Baton Rouge? I don't know how far inland Baton Rouge and Montpelier are. Well, Austin is correct. Okay. Yeah, Texas does go down south a little bit. Well, quite a bit. This is taking a long time, but it is going. Actually, it's stuck. Well, we have a new longest ride ever. I wonder if this ever gets unstuck. Is it because the second train is heavier than the first train or something? Or all the way around in this case. I mean, this definitely happened when the first train was on the chain lift. Then the ride broke down, so the first train was stuck on the chain lift. And then the second train bumped into it. And then, it couldn't make it. Couldn't go on the chain lift because it was stuck. The other train was in the way, and then went back, and then it was stuck. Okay, let's just double close and reopen. Name a ride of your choice, alright? Baton Rouge and Tallahassee are almost on one line. Name the bobsleigh Eternity. Sure, I just kind of, removed that, but still. Also, I'll name two very funny speed skater names that we looked up yesterday evening. Just because I want to share one with you. And just imagine that these two people skate a race against each other. So, you know how the Dutch word for big is groot. And the Dutch word for small is klein. So you have groot and klein, which is big and small. And we found two people. One was named Dick Groot. And the other one was named Kok Klein. Or the other way around. I don't know. And we are very mature and we just laughed about those kinds of names for way too long. And all other... Oh, I can't build anything there. You didn't finish the green coaster. What do you mean? Oh, the green coaster doesn't have an entrance line. I built this. I think I built this last stream, but might be even earlier. How old is this? It's more than a year old. So at least an hour of gameplay old. Well, slightly less than an hour. I made a video about that recently. I wonder how many other rides like that there are that don't have an entrance. There was a NASCAR drive named Dick Trickle. Yeah, there's also like in what's it called? Like on the, I forgot the word, but you have like one of those athletic sports where there's a name, gymnastic sports, where there's a move called the Gaylord 2 or the Gaylord 1, which is just amazing. It was named after someone named Gaylord, and gay used to mean happy, so Happy Lord, which is not a weird name actually, as a last name, but nowadays it's a bit different. Hang on, where did I just... Hang on, I just built that path on existing path, because it cost me 6. Where did I build it? I built this path on some kind of existing path. Oh, there we go. I ruined that queue line. Now it's fixed. Hang on. What? Ah, there we go. Okay, that's connected. It's sometimes really difficult to just connect your path with an entrance of an exit building if it's in such a congested area. Okay, I can almost connect it here, but that coaster is in the way. Alright, come on. If I just do that, that's connected. Perfect. And let's do an observation tower. Thank you for the follow, Deborium. Yes, this is quite complicated already, Karen Draki. Oh, I can actually build this here? That's cool. Oh, can't build this very tall, but I'm absolutely fine with that. Thank you for the 14 months, Crazy Baboon. Welcome to the spaghetti pile, yes. It's very spaghetti. It's very delicious. Oh, and thank you for the 16 months. Schlick. Haven't seen you too much lately, but good to see you here. Good to see you. How are things going? Well, with me quite well, and this park is quite compressed already. But how are you doing? Been busy with college, yeah, that makes sense. Can take up a lot of time. Oh, and thank you for the first month. Magaider man. Thank you very much. Oh, and thank you for the 50 bits, the Atlas Agent. We got a little hype train going on. I like that. Oh, hang on. There's a swing inverter ship in the way. I don't like that. Oh my god, this is... I need to go the other way. Otherwise it won't fit. There we go. Perfect. Thank you for the 50 bits. Donzia. Just watching this makes me want to play Open RCT2 again. Wonder what humorous names I will be able to come up with my rides and stalls. I mean, you could always go for the standard like your mom. Then your mom looks too intense for me. That never fails to amuse. At least it never fails to amuse me, but maybe I'm just immature. They're such easy jokes that they're banned on the Rollercoaster Tycoon subreddit. Thank you for the 15 months, Logibera. Ooh, I can build it there. Interesting location. How about it? Oh. There? This loser looks too intense for me. I'm not paying that much to go on your mom. I mean, that's just... Oh, whoops. There we go. That's just... It keeps being funny. Oh, thank you for the one gifted sub. Crazy Baboon. Oh, to Bilky Asko. Hey Bilky, how you doing? Usually I don't see you lurking, because that's kind of the point. You don't see lurkers, but now I know you're here. Let's actually go the other way around. Perfect. Bigger coaster type for me to build. Well, you can choose between these. If you pick any other, then I have to disappoint you. Let's see, let's connect it. You know what, let's go up. Oh. That was easier than I thought. I didn't know that would connect there. Can I choose a 2x2 maze? Sure, it's not a coaster, but build a ride of your choice. It's good enough. Where can I can probably build it here? Hang on. A tree is in the way for a maze? Mazes don't automatically delete trees for you? Oh, look at that. The looping coaster just crashed. Oh well. That's interesting. I thought the maze would delete trees for you, just like all the other rides in the game. Drowned guest 669. Ah, we know that they're still in the park. Well, they might not now, actually. Maybe they've just died in the crash. Or they've left the park. Nope, they're still there. Well, not for much longer. Bye-bye. Oh, whoops, dropped them on the land. Now they're in the water. With their flesh-colored balloon. Hey, the coaster there. Okay, is this... Yeah, this is gonna be a long entrance path, isn't it? No. A flash balloon, yeah. Balloon made out of flash. For my channel points, make a new spaghetti coaster, pasta color track, red train and sauce, and meaty color, train colors, meatballs. You just did make a new spaghetti coaster. You don't get build a ride and color ride of your choice in the same reward. I can recolor one if you want. Although, I must say, sometimes I forget which one have already been recolored. Also, I can't do too much spaghetti on its own here, because everything has to interact with everything else. Also, how am I going to do this entrance? Well, that was a lag spike. Does this work? Yes, that works. Hi, Devil, how you doing? Well, that's quite a convoluted exit path for... just a convoluted exit path for just a maze. Color the maze. Okay. Pasta colored track. So that's just yellow. Red train as sauce and meaty train as color for the meatballs. Alright, I believe we do have two trains on here. Let's go completely yellow then. This is surprisingly easy. A lot of the colors already match up. There we go, spaghetti with meatballs. I'm okay, you. I've had a very good day, so I'm okay as well. Park is rapidly approaching maximum spaghetti anyway. No, it's not. We're still quite a while away from maximum spaghettification. Yeah, well, not even 30 minutes. It's actually only been about 15 to 20 minutes in this park. And I've been building quite fast. Yeah, in those like 20 minutes I built 125 rides. I'm like lightning speed fast. I would have gotten 10,000, but you want 11,000 guests in 20 minutes. Ooh, hang on. I can build it there. You know, this is wonderful. Okay, I'm not going to be able to build an entrance path, but ignoring that, isn't it wonderful that you can just find a little spot like this where still a ride fits? Like I said, I don't think we can fit an end. Oh, actually, mate. Actually, I think we can. Maybe not. Can I go up here? Ooh, we can go this way. Yeah, threading the needle, that's like this, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, if you want to get rid of some guests, you can just fire all the staff for 5 minutes. That won't directly get rid of the guests, but it will ruin the rating. Oh, hang on, we also have that thing in the way. This is bloody impossible to navigate. I'm gonna try to do it without going underground though. There is a ride above this, I know. Oh, it's a merry-go-round. Raise or lower the land, well then I will go up. What if we stay more there? And then I have a vision. I don't know if I can make it come true, but I have a vision. We'll go that Well, no, that doesn't work. No. Alright, let's go more this way. We're somewhere. What's up here? Oh my god, there's bloody rides everywhere. This is impossible. This is truly impossible, isn't it? What if I... Footpath in a way. Merry-go-round in the... Hang on. Oh. It's because it's higher than I thought. Okay, you know what? We're going underground. I need to go underground. Let's lower this again. Bam. And like that. Because then we have a lot of underground space. Now, it's still not going to be easy to connect lag, but I think that's the autosave. The lag spikes. Hang on, how... Hang on, was I not playing on maximum screen resolution? That was a bit weird. Can I do the autosave less frequently? Oh, that's default inspection. It's every 5 minutes. Let's do it every 15. Yeah, you did see that. Just that saving is already... takes quite a while. Okay, let's get the cutaway view back. Because I think... Hang on, let's first just try to do the egg entrance. I think the entrance is easy though. Oh, I'm under there. Okay, that's the entrance done. Hang on, just gonna switch those quickly. Oh wait, no, that's not possible because the entrance doesn't fit there because there's a right above there. There's a twist there. You know what, I could just... I could make this a lot easier. Yeah, I'm gonna make this a lot easier for myself. Hang on. I'm gonna close you. I'm gonna do that. And that should fix it, I think. That should make it a lot easier. I just go... There we go. I needed one little bit of space. Now I just need to get rid of all the underground path that I built. There we go, let's connect there. And there. Perfect. Are we 10% of the way to overflowing our money? I think... No. It's 214 million. Because cents aren't a thing. Everything is stored in 10-cent intervals. You may have noticed that every number in Roller Coaster Tycoon ends at like an interval of 10 cents. You can never have like 5 cents or anything. Alright, see you, Static Gorilla. Soft guest cap is way lower than the number of guests we have, but that's why we have permanent ads. Alright. We're not building rides very fastly. Yes, I'm gonna make fastly a word. But we are doing very important work here. And I have never been about being the fastest Roller Coaster Tycoon player, so it's all fine. Speedruns are more for ZGs. He's a very good speedrunner in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Disconnect, disconnect. This is round up or down. There's no rounding. Every Oh, how does half price ticket work if the ride's 250? Oh, I didn't see your earlier comment. Je ne sais pas. We can test that though. Okay, if we go this way. By the way, je ne sais pas means I don't know in French. Is this... If I do it then, there's not a thoroughfare. If I connect this to somewhere, it will be a thoroughfare though. Does that work? Well, not that way around. Okay, now I've just connected it back to itself. Which is not particularly useful. Maybe I can use that though. I just go this way. If I then go down... Hang on. Where am I? What am I doing with my life? Oh my god. If I go that way, would it work? Hang on. I didn't mean to go that way. No, that won't work. Let's get a cutaway view back involved. Oh my god. If I go all the way that way. Will that... Nope. I think I can make... Nope. Everything is in the way of everything. I just wanted to try. Like, can I... Hang on, looping. Oh, that's at a different position than I thought it was. What if I... Oh, nope. Oh, did I just kill an entertainer? Ah, good. They're useless anyway. Nah, it's the security guards that are mostly useless. Okay, this works. Sort of? Nope, it doesn't work. Now, with ride ticket price can also be half duvel, right? Or not? Is there no ad for that? Oh no, there's no ad for that. No, you're right. I thought it was ride tickets. Fire all my staff. You mean lose a few thousand guests? Because at this point, that's pretty much the result of that. Also, it's gonna take a while. Your staff is gonna strike after you drowning the entertainer. Look, I didn't drown the entertainer, okay? It was an unfortunate accident which no one could have foreseen. Those things happen. It's not my fault that I deleted the path under his feet so that he drowned in the deep dark oceans that line the edges of this park. I don't know where I was trying to go with that, but... okay, I don't think this is gonna work. What if I just go up? Like the movie. That way? Oh, hang on. Can I connect to up there? This so looks like it should connect. I know what's going wrong, I think. I'm way too high. Insert joke about smoking weed. There we go. Okay, so we're about 13,250 guests. I can finally open the top spin, by the way. Let's see how many we have after I rehire staff. Also, Let's build the first coaster of the night. Dude, we lighten up. I mean, if you want to light up, that's fine. I won't. For several reasons. I mean, one is that it's literally impossible now, because I don't have any weed. Others are that I just don't like drugs. Can I go back? Yeah, plenty of space there. Good. Alright, booster. High on RCT2. Well, I've definitely been high on like RCT2 and the like. So, yeah, could happen. Alright, let's add an inline twist, which totally doesn't look weird. And then let's do a barrel roll. And then another inline twist. Like, we've gone up. This is cursed. Z or L twice? Wait, what? What does that mean? I mean, Z does that. It hides my UI. And I don't know what L does, but maybe it does nothing. I don't know what that's about. Does this make it? I'm not so sure. Easily. Let's do a barrel roll. I don't know. Yeah, I've never had an N64 either. I've never had a home console from Nintendo. I've had handheld Nintendo systems. From the Game Boy Advance to Nintendo DSi to Nintendo 3DS to Nintendo N3DS XL. All very good purchases, yeah. A lot of fun out of them. Yeah, there are quite a few positive G's here, but it's fine. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Few deaths, you know. If I can help it, people do die at my parks, because I think that's funny. Alright, let's do one more booster, because we need that apparently. Let's see. Does it make it there now? Yes, it does. Actually, at a very reasonable speed. And now we go fasties. Very fasties. Also, Hermitcraft. Are you guys excited for the new season, which has started yesterday? I'm definitely excited. I've watched Korean's episode, I've watched Mumbo's episode, I've watched Pearl's episode, and I've watched Impulse's episode. And they're all very good. Etho won't be playing this time because his dad has cancer. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, he will probably still be playing, at least the last I heard, but not right now. Drown a guest who's pissed about the dirty paths. Well, that's probably a lot of them. This path is disgusting. Yeah, it's about 1,000. Let's drown this guy. Why not? Also, I can already rehire staff and we have only gained guests. Why are we not losing guests? But I will rehire staff. Oh, that's lovely. And some coasters, mechanics and entertainers. Given Etho was very good at playing in Hermitcraft, the series usually stopped like ep 15. Yeah, Ethan never made a lot of Hermitcraft episodes. Then again, I never really watched Ito, so it's of course a very unfortunate situation for him. But for my enjoyment of Hermitcraft, it doesn't really matter. I mostly watch people from like the bottom crew, I'm hearing a control failure merry-go-round somewhere and I like it. Marcel's viewers, I can't believe you drowned an entertainer, how horrible are you? Also Marcel's viewers, drowned the happiest guest, lol. Yeah, you guys are a bunch of sadists. Also, how's this coaster? Looks pretty good. We don't have the stats yet, but we do have all the other stats and they look good. As long as there are no negative vertical G's, I'm fine. No excessive laterals. That was an easy connection. See, this is just as easy. We go that way. I think that connects. Hang on, where are we? Somewhere there. Yeah, that totally connects. Now, ain't that perfect? The happiest guest had it coming. I mean, if you're happy, you don't deserve to drown, really. But it's also funny. Now, the lowest chance to drown in my parks is your guest number needs to not be funny. So it needs to be something like, I don't know, 1583 or whatever. It needs, and you need to be quite neutral. Not be sick, not complain about stuff, not be super happy. Just be neutral. And I know there are some people who sometimes just use randomizers to pick a guest number. So you can always be hit. You can always have bad luck and die. Or that's sometimes good luck, depending on the person. But yeah, then you definitely have the lowest chance. Whenever I'm building a new ride, I keep trying to find, like, empty spots. And of course, no spot is truly empty anymore in this park. But spots where there is relatively a low density still. For example, I just built... will that work? Because that's... You know what? No, that won't work. Okay, we can still build a coaster here. If I just do... this... and do that... we'll just make it a launched one. Like a shuttle coaster. Hang on. Why are there crash particles there? Oh, this thing is still crashed. Oh! Because I tried to double close and reopen it, but it didn't work when it had just crashed. Because it was still broken down. Then that doesn't work. Still had to be fixed. And my rides are secure enough that they can only crash if they break down. Which actually isn't very secure at all. They shouldn't be able to crash, but for me that's pretty secure. Hi Marcel, yesterday my PC crashed. Well, that's unfortunate. I hope you've made some backups. I should make backups more often though. I have backups of like all my parks, which I made like 2 months ago. And a lot of other important stuff. So I do have backups, but I should make them probably like at least every month. Funnily enough, the most important thing that I can create backups of is probably my Roller Coaster Tycoon save files. And my passwords and stuff, because password manager. But other than that, it's probably my Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 save files. Because if I lose all my video footage, that's not really a problem. Because I very, very rarely reuse footage. Like, pretty much never. And all my videos I can just download from YouTube again that I uploaded. Because you can do that as the owner of the video, of the channel. You can also do it with other programs, but YouTube lets you do it if you're the owner. Probably the highest quality and stuff. Let's do launch without passing station. So yeah, my save files... Which sounds pretty weird. Like, what are you making backups of? My most important thing. My Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 save files. But yeah, it's true for me. Downloading an entire library of YouTube videos can be quite the task, even with Google Takeout. Yeah, but it's still possible. Then again, I don't really need my videos to be on my computer anymore. I of course keep them around, just in case or whatever. But other than the scenario where I would need to re-upload them, I don't use the videos anymore. Alright. This is a good coaster. Let's look at the stats of the other coaster. They are 7, 3, 4, 8, 0, 8, 3, 8, 9. Almost 6 positive Gs, which is not painful at all. Alright, just had a little drink, which is good for you. See what the stats of this coaster are. It's probably a pretty boring coaster, but it's good enough. Did you spill it? I did not. I did once on stream. Hang on, did I just do the exact same trick on this coaster? Like, inline twist, barrel roll, inline twist. Yeah, I'm not even original. I just plagiarized myself. 547 638 263. Oh, thank you for the 200 bits, MacGyver man. Or, actually it seems only 1 bit, but it showed 100 bits, but it showed up twice in the activity feed. Well, thank you anyway. You rewatched the stream the other day. Nice. You don't have a hydrate reward, you should make one. Yeah, but I drink pretty often anyway during the stream, so it's not really necessary. Now a posture reward, on the other hand, that's of course more rewarding if I would be to use a face cam, which I'm not really planning on doing. A hydrate reward of 1 point with a 1 second cooldown. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. Okay, this doesn't work because path and stuff. If I raise it 1 though. Can I raise it 1? Nope, it can only like fit in here. Actually. Oh, hang on. No, this is fine. I just was fooled by isometric stuff. As usual. This is absolutely fine. Look at that. Look at that. And the one where you made a toilet at the top of a huge flight of stairs and then realized you bought it outside of the park boundaries and the guests couldn't get to it. Oh yeah, that was fun. And perfect queue line. Awesome noise. Merry-go-round music is still very nostalgic. Yesterday someone sent me a link on Twitter and it was to some kind of someone played all the organ music which is from the merry-go-round, because it's just normal organ music which is also known outside of Roller Coaster Tycoon, and it just gave me such a nostalgic feeling for like Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, playing that back in the day and stuff. Drowned 1583 because you said he wouldn't be drowned. Well, you see, the moment I said it, it wasn't a random number anymore. So the moment I said it, guessed 1583 was doomed. Also, luckily he's still in the park, because the 6 numbers before and after him, well 5, aren't in the park. Okay, he's still on the coaster though, so he has a bit of time to live. Until he brutally gets murdered. And I like murder. Hashtag murder for life. Now that should be a quote. Come on, Max. Quote it. How do I go here? Now that's a hell of a quote to take out of context. I don't think I can get out of here, actually, with... No, I'm stuck. So let's build this on another location. Let's build it there. Yeah, that should be fine. There really was no context, though. Ah, fair enough. Sometimes I just say weird things for the hell of it to make quotes. Although, I suppose just this stream is enough context for me saying weird stuff. Okay, what if I do that? And go down here. Oh. That exit doesn't work. Well, I'm screwed. I can't build the exit. Oh no, wait, I can. I totally can. Yes, 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 yes. If I go that way and then that way and then that way. Wonderful! You totally spice can. That's like their little thing, right? They get that like their theme song, their intro, which was always fun. I watched a lot of Totally Spice back in the day. Hey, Nerdy Bandit, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Okay, I guess 1583. They're on another ride now. I didn't pay attention to them. Well, we still have to wait with drowning them then. Ooh, this ride seems to be popular. Quite immediately. Okay, so our profit per month is down. Well, it's up a bit actually. But what if we renew the rides? Then it should be up. Also the park value should be up then. Park value is going a bit uppy downy. Ask a geography question. Alright. Curious. Yeah, 1.284 is a lot higher. Alright, we can pretty much almost now... There we go. 1583. Well, they're nauseous, and soon they're not going to be nauseous anymore, because they're going to be dead. Whoops, I misplaced them. There we go. Perfect. Drowning. In what country is Musée Oceanographique located? France? Somewhere where they speak French? I guess. Because that sounds French. To my ears. What if we just built a launched freefall on top of a launched freefall? No to the first one, next to the second. Well, next to the second one. You're really close to France. Switzerland. Why would they have an oceanographic museum in Switzerland? Belgium, because they have a coastline. Oh, this is a much better spot. Otherwise, maybe Andorra. That's a really weird place to have it. Luxembourg, then. Really close to France. Or Monaco. Yeah, this is not gonna fit, because... Actually... No. Do it there and there. Yeah, that might work. If I do like a path like that. Monaco. Okay. Like... But that museum takes like up half of all the land space, right? Because Monaco's tiny. And that was an easy entrance line. Queue line. Okay, now the question is, how can I connect something here? We go this way. Like that. Like, no. What if I... Yeah! Now that is a great path. And the entertainer dies. Did they really? Ah, they did. That's all part of the job, isn't it? Thank you for the follow. Master Hand 9669. I have a lot of vandalism. Oh, I do. Yeah, I haven't fixed that yet. Let's do the bench warmer. Now it's fixed. Also, look at the park rating. It didn't even drop that much when you fired all the staff Cs. Oh, thank you for the follow. The Crossed 1296. Park value. Ooh, that just shot up when I renewed all the rides. Like, times more than 1.5. Job description: entertaining guests and drowning. No. It's possibly drowning. It's like, it's just a risk. Because you know, you drown, you have a, the higher the risk, the higher the pay of a job, right? That's how it works. So, my entertainers have a chance of drowning. Which means that I pay them just as much as I normally would, because I'm a filthy capitalist. I think that's how that works. Okay, this doesn't work though. Kind of stuck here. If I go up even higher. Alright, screw you. Why are you all falling off my path? Come on. Why are you all so stupid? Maybe I'm stupid. This isn't working. Like, all these rides are in the way here. Don't drown Bob the Builder. I will drown anyone I like. They all need to go. Go underground. I could try. But then I also need to go up very far here. But yeah, that'll be possible. There we go. There and it. Oop. Even here claustrophobia is in the way. Like, come on. Claustrophobia is haunting me everywhere. Can he fix it? No, he's dead. Nice. I am a sociopath here. I should probably get that checked out. This ain't working. Because their claustrophobia is in the way again. This is difficult, isn't it? Hang on. No, we can't go there, can we? No. Oh, hey, there's another handyman there. Cool. Oh, haha, that entertainer's falling into the void. Lol, all these guests and staff are falling into the void. Drown a multiplication of your age. Alright, anything that ends in 25, 50 or 75. That's surprisingly easy. Finally, a connection. Let's see if we can do 2500. We cannot. 5000 then. 5000 we also cannot. 7500. Let's see. Yes, we can. It's too crowded here. Well, die. Die then. It's not too crowded in the water. Now, is it? Have you finally gotten what you wish for? I don't accept any people not agreeing with my practices in these parks. If you do, I'll kill you. It's kind of crowded in the water now. No, not really, because they're all dead. Alright, let's do a 3D cinema. Park's getting fuller and fuller. Oh, and it's laggier and laggier. Where? Oh, where? Oh, hang on, I saw a place. There we go. Perfect spot. That's the beauty of the parks. You just place a ride wherever you can, and you just pray to God that there is some kind of way to connect the entrance and the exit path. Usually there is. Sometimes there isn't, and you need to start again. And sometimes there isn't, and you start to doubt your entire life story. Or is that just me? This seems to work fine. Yeah, that was easy. Try saying laquier in French. Did I just do a rude word in French? Did I just do a rude? The rude sandstorm. Ask a geography question, alright? Not that you know of, laquier. I mean, that's usually the reason people ask that. Because then it's haha funny, Marcel did a rude. Oh my god, candy style. Can you rank the continents by number of landlocked countries? Damn. Well, on number 1 is... Well, no, at number bottom is definitely Australia and North America. Because they have none. Then we get South America with 2. Bolivia and Paraguay. Then we get... Trying to do that while also concentrating on this. And actually I want the entrance to be there. Then we get probably... I'm gonna say Asia. With, I don't know, some number. Let's see, 4, 5... 6... 7... Actually, almost about 10. Actually, maybe Europe is less. I mean, Asia, I think Africa has the most, though. And then, like, Europe and Asia in some order. Okay, now the question is, can I do this? I don't think I can. I think it's way too crowded here. Please make a broken merry-go-round with candy tiles of the following sound. And set the sound to following the right to keep the window open in the corner for a while. No, I will not. Because then there will be only noise in either left or the right speaker / headphone. Especially if you're wearing headphones, that's going to be annoying. And it's also annoying music. It's totally right. If you can get which is more between Europe and Asia. Well, let's see. Asia has 6 stans. It has Azerbaijan. Oh, and Armenia, I think. Yeah, because Georgia also borders Turkey. So that's already 8. Then it's Bhutan and Nepal. Mongolia, so that will be 11. And Europe has... hang on. Europe has... Oh, yeah, Laos is also landlocked, so it's 12. How many does Europe have? I can't do that and build these parts at the same time. That's just not gonna happen. But let's see. Europe has Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Luxembourg, Andorra, San Marino, Vatican, Serbia, Kosovo, Belarus. I think that's it. Moldova is 11. If I got a microstate, probably. I'm gonna say 11. So I'm gonna say Europe has 11. Oh, Czechia and Slovakia. Oh yeah, of course, and Hungary. Wait, you paid for it. Did I say no to somewhere? Oh, that was Ghost type to build. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Because that's too annoying. I mean, just like... That's why you only get... That's why usually you only get to pick the coaster type. Okay, can I do this somewhere? So definitely Europe has more than Asia. I would have definitely gotten there in the end with all the correct answers. If I had taken my... You know, my due time. Okay, does this connect somewhere? Hang on. 5. No, 4. I think that connects, you know? And I can just connect this there. Oh, there's a... Hang on. Yeah, that is the coaster. It looks like it's connected, but maybe it... Oh yeah, it does. People are taking it. And then this... No, stupid coaster is in the way. I still... I can't quite get... Oh, there we go. Okay, the Dodgems is now connected. Now, can you rank the continents by number of double landlocked countries? If you know it, it's very easy. And there's not really just one correct order. Let's see if I can do the path thing here. Add ducks for an even overcrowded park. Sure. Great ducks. Asia, is it at the top of the... At the top of... At the top of... Dang. At the top or the bottom? What does double landlocked mean? Landlocked neighbors. Yes. You thought there was only one double landlocked country. Well, that's wrong. It's more than one. But yeah, the question is basically the same as what are the double landlocked countries? Which I think is an interesting question in itself. That doesn't work because topspin is in the way. Yeah, it's impossible to build an exit path here. So let's delete that. One of the stands, but which one? Oh my god, fire all the stuff again. Alright. Liechtenstein, yes! Liechtenstein is landlocked by Switzerland and Austria, which are both landlocked as well. And all those fellas. It's gonna take a while. Come on. There we go. There are 2. Yeah, we still need one of the stands. We know Liechtenstein. But the question is which of the stands? I know which it is. So Liechtenstein is the button of the Pokeball and Switzerland and Austria are the red and white halves. Not really. No, not Kazakhstan, not Tajikistan. Tajik or Uzbek? Yes. Well, I just said there's not Tajikistan. So the answer should be obvious now. It's Uzbekistan. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Alright, this is gonna be... This is gonna... Actually, this one's gonna be easy. No, it's not. Never mind. Well, I could make it easy. But I'm not going to. I'm going up. Apparently I'm not going up. Because there's stuff in the way. I keep being at other positions than I think I am. Yeah. Why is that closed? Oh, it's just broken down. Imagine needing to go through 2 other countries to go from your house to a day at the beach. Well, a day at the beach is just not really something they do in those countries. It's... like, it's also not really something we do in the Netherlands. Some people do, but I never... Last time I've gone to the beach is many, many years ago. It's just not a thing for some people. I mean, a lot of people in the Netherlands do it, but I don't. I thought we weren't countering Kazakh, since it borders with the Caspian. Now, Kazakh is still landlocked. The Caspian Sea is just a lake. 6322. Alright. I mean, it's called the Caspian Sea, but it's just a big old lake. It's not connected to all the rest of the world's oceans. Let's see. 6322 is already dead. We do have next year's date though. Yeah, it's called the Caspian Sea, but it's not really a sea. I mean, it's also called the Dead Sea and the Sea of Galilee, but they're also lakes. I believe. Yeah, and the Aral Sea. Try 3622, alright. Mediterranean is ocean or sea? Ocean, it connects via the Strait of Gibraltar. Strait of Gibraltar. 6322. This is faster. No, 3622. 3622 is dead and gone. What's the highest mountain in Germany? I don't know, Mount German. I have no idea. Alright, how far do I need to go here? Where am I? Screw it, any one of them, I want death. Now you're talking like a man or a woman that I like. A woman about my mindset, or a man, or a person, or whatever. Mount German is correct. Imagine that actually being correct. Thank you for the 12 months, Neri. How you doing? Yeah, 1 year. It's called a Zugspitze. It's called that because a train goes to the top of it. That's pretty cool. Now, I'm building path somewhere, but I don't know where exactly. So let's get the cutaway view. Where is it? There it is. Ah! There we are. I really have no place to go, do I? Oh, I can go that way, actually. I have plenty of place to go. This is easy. Once you know that way. Perfect. Let's set this to 2 rides. 5 people on the ride at max. Good morning, Jimmy Jules. It's the Wiener Skizoifluger. I almost nailed that. Then I lost it at the end. He knows that way. I know that way. I know that way to the play. Yeah, let's not do a junior code, so we don't have the support limit for a junior at the moment. Let's do invert. So are all the Great Lakes in the US Canada technically are considered a sea because they're technically connected to the Atlantic? No, to be a sea, I believe you need to be both salt water and connected to the world ocean. Something like that. Like, obviously all the lakes that have like a river that have a river draining out of them going to the sea, they're not all part of the ocean. The rivers aren't either. Since you do like geography, do you have playing Wordle? I thought Wordle was just a word game. Or do you mean like the one with the... Oh no, wait, there's a country version which has like country names. Someone linked me that actually. Alright, let's just see if we can get away with it here. I think we can, yeah, probably. Oh, Wordle. Oh yeah, I've seen Wordle. Someone linked that to me. Oh, whoops! Just deleted a bit of path. And that doesn't work. Yeah, it's just a shadow of the country, and you have to guess where it is. Well, it doesn't work because I know every shadow. I know every outline of every country. So that's like that was like a country, and then yeah, I just just recognize them all. It doesn't really work. Oh, you can do it without the outlines. Maybe I'll look into it then, but probably not. You can also make it randomly rotated. Oh, that does make it a bit more tricky. Do you like Nerdle? Never heard of it. Fun fact, research concludes that lakes may contain water. That's nonsense. Lakes can't contain water. Like, if lakes contain water, then I am a murderous sociopath. We need more coasters. Well, what do you think I'm doing? This will make this? Yeah, we'll probably make this. It's like a world with an 8-piece math problem. That's interesting. And thank you for the 6-bit Magnum. There are dangerous amounts of dihydrogen monoxide in lakes all around the world. Dude, not just in lakes. Like, I read a study recently that there was a lot of dihydrogen monoxide, like, in the air. And it's, like, that's poisoning us, right? That's poisoning us all. Yeah, everyone on Earth has been contaminated. And everyone who's gotten in contact with it has died. Like, we need to do something about it, but... Like, Big Hydro is like probably sponsoring the whole thing or whatever. Finland tried to ban it. You can't believe it. I think that's good. Like, it sounds very dangerous. Your body literally stores it. Nonsense. All lies from Big Hydro. Your body doesn't store like something with such a name. It's toxic. Found something in your cup. Hang on, I just drank something earlier today. Am I gonna die? I think I'm gonna die. Marcel cute, don't change my mind. I could try by being as uncute as possible. The thing we even use this stuff to generate electricity, it's so dangerous. I mean, we use moving particles, aka wind, to generate electricity. I think I can rehire staff again. Yeah, that's been like 11 minutes ago. Well, we've lost a lot of guests now. If I forget about it for longer, we actually lose guests, which is probably good for the lag. 40 mechanics is not really enough, I think. Alright, 200 entertainers. How much money are we making a month? Ooh, we went up to 181,000 after I renewed the rights. That's a lot. It means it's fine that I spend a lot on staff every now and then. Because we got the monies. Where will... Oh, right, I was building a coaster. That's true. So close to the top. Yeah, the guests are so close to death. They're almost lucky. Whee! I love that. Oh my god. You see, the problem is that it's pretty much impossible to use all these height markers because there's so many of them everywhere. You can't see the forest through the trees, or whatever exactly the expression is. That's totally going to crash randomly at some point today. Well, I think this freefall's been here like for quite a while. Like, I can't see how old it is because it just renewed all the rights, but yeah, it's been here for a while, so I think it'll be fine. Also, this looks like it's almost at the same level of the station, but this is, I think, at 28.5 meters. Station's at 12 meters. So we're really high. Can't see the forest for the trees. Yeah. Thank you. Color right of your choice. Alright, go ahead. Ooh, a corkscrew. Can we make the corkscrew? Or, as I used to pronounce it when I was little, the cockshrew. Which is probably something very different. How do you renew all the rights? A little cheat in the cheat menu right there at the top right on the 4th tab. Cockshrew, I choose you. That's like from an 18+ version of Pokemon. Neon green, neon yellow and neon pink. You know what, that probably doesn't look too bad on this coaster. That looks mostly fine. Yeah. Best Pokemon ever. Is that... I think that corkscrew was in the way. There's a broken trash bin in the center of the screen. What do you mean, broken trash bin? I don't see a broken trash bin. Maybe it's your eyes that are broken. You should get them checked out. I'm always surprised when these like big sweeping turns into everything are just fine and are not blocked by everything. They do have an uwu Pokemon mod where all the Pokemon are cute anime girls. I mean, some Pokemon are already that, like Gardevoir and Lopunny. So we're almost aligned. Or do we just start working backwards? Like that. Did you see Markiplier's Smash or Pass video? I don't really watch Markiplier anymore, so no. Or anymore, I've never really watched him. Like, I've watched the occasional video. But I haven't in quite a while. Alright, the entrance and exit shouldn't be too difficult here. Then again, that's like the famous last words. Alright, let's follow this train. Lopunny is so cursed. I wonder if Game Freak regrets that design. Well, you know what was funny about Lopunny and Gardevoir? Is that before I saw posts about them, you know, supposedly being sexy Pokemon, I had never thought about it like that. Like, I played Pokemon at the height of my puberty, at like a 14, 15-year-old boy. And I never thought of any Pokemon like that. Until I saw the post, and I was like, yeah, I suppose. And I just went back to playing Pokemon like I always did, without anything else. So, I don't see what's wrong with the designs. Yeah, like a normal person. I think it means you are not a furry. I am indeed not. I mean, nothing wrong with furries, though. Like, just a hobby, but I am not a furry. Although, I must say, I do appreciate, like, I've seen some really cool furry costumes. And the craft that goes into them, I do appreciate that. My favorite bit of the furry costume is always the tail, which you plug in at the back. Now, I'll leave that to your imagination. Have you seen what people do with Lucarios? I don't think I want to see. Would you do a smash or pass video on coaster types in RCT2? No, probably. No. What would that even entail? Agoraphobia no longer makes sense. Rename it to Claustrophobia 2. Good point, yeah. Claustrophobia 2. Like, if I just posted Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 smash or pass tomorrow, that would be so weird. People would just be like, what on earth is this? But I could also see it getting like 100,000 views. Do it for April Fools. I could do that. Oh, we lost like 2,000 guests. We can't see it on here because it's maxed out of 5. But we lost like 2,000 guests from the last staff firing, which is pretty good. Also, I have a really exciting video planned for Thursday, which I should have finished already, but I kind of had a bit of a unproductive, like, last 3-4 days. I was a bit ahead, so it's still fine. You know, it'll be finished on time easily, but yeah, it's I'm very excited for it. Still not a looping coaster. Park's getting fuller and fuller. Let's just try there. It doesn't seem to work. How about there? Seems to be fine. Yeah, I can go anyway. Is it fine? Yeah, it's probably fine. Do you know the band Primus? I think I've heard of them. Don't know them though. Primus sucks. And someone agrees with it. Are they like controversial? Are they like Nickelback or whatever? I don't dislike Nickelback either, to be honest. I just don't really have much of an opinion on Nickelback. They're kind of like a funk metal band. Ah. What? I can't really imagine funk metal, to be honest. No, they just suck. Why? Now, the reason, it's kind of weird when so many people have a negative opinion on an artist. Primus sucks is what their fans scream. Oh, it's a thing Primus fans say. Oh. I don't know anything about them, so for me this is all just learning. It's fun, but it's a bit weird when everyone says that they suck, but apparently that's good. I will never understand the youth of today. Like back in my day, everything was normal. Actually, back in my day, I didn't listen to anything of music at all, really. I only started listening to music when I was like 13. Really? Before that, all the music we had like on the radio, and I was always like classical only. And CDs and stuff. I forgot how cool the black and white barrel roll through the rainbow looping coasters are. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, will there be a train soon? Oh, there it is. Almost missed it. Still mostly missed it. Oh, I missed the message for guest 9000. I did! I can drown them, yes. I'm already getting a bit tired because I had quite a bad night. Well, the night itself wasn't bad. Oh, 9000 is already dead. I can do 9001, which is over 9000. Like, the sleep I got tonight was, you know, good. Just like normal. The problem was that there were some people outside of my house having, I don't know, some kind of party or whatever until, I assume, deep in the night. I didn't check the time. And they were just incredibly loud. Like, loud, annoying assholes. And I just couldn't sleep. And I couldn't be bothered to, like, get out of bed and yell at them to shut the hell up. Because I was tired and I just didn't want to get out of bed. They probably would not have listened anyway. So I didn't get too much sleep last night. Marcel is a boomer now. I mean, is being annoyed at people screwing up your sleep at like 2 AM. Is that a boomer thing? Like, can't normal people, or aka not non-old people? What's NIMBY? I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is. Sleep is for boomers. No, sleep is for healthy people. Not that I'm necessarily the epitome of health, but my sleep schedule is usually good. Not in my backyard. I mean, pretty much, if you want to have a party, that's fine. But as long as you don't annoy other people, I think that's a pretty reasonable request. If you are too old for Primus, you definitely are a boomer. I'm not too old for Primus, I just don't know them. What's sleep? Sleep is something every human needs. No, but genuinely, sleep is really important and you should try to get, you know, enough of it. And it's all very Captain Obvious and stuff, but a lot of people don't get enough sleep and can screw you up. I agree. I'm okay if my neighbors do parties on Friday, Saturday up to 1, 2 AM. I'm not really. Maybe I'm an old crotchety grandpa in that area, but like a little bit of noise is fine, like in the evenings. But until you go much past midnight, technically the building I live in has a rule it has to be quiet after 11, but I'm not always quiet after 11 on the weekends. But I'm always quiet after midnight. How do I connect this? I mean, obviously this turn needs to be banked. Oh, there's more space than I thought there. This is not at all connected. Huh. Mostly silence? Music! Silence. Music! Silence. Music. Silence. Maybe moving to the rural areas might be worth it. Neighbors will be a mile away. I mean, my parents' place, that's not rural. Well, I mean, it's not a too big village, but it's not like rural. And the neighbors are right next to us, but it's a freestanding house. And the only times we've really ever had problems with neighbors being overly loud is on New Year's Eve. Well, New Year's night. And once a year is not really that much of a problem. Although I must say, I was still pretty annoyed by it when it happened a few months ago. Like, they were loud until like 4 AM. Like, outside and yelling and stuff. Like, dude, at some point we won't sleep. Okay, this is just not a chance I'm gonna continue here. Like, having a bit of a party until 4 AM is obviously fine, but those guys were being obnoxiously loud, like setting off very loud firework bangs and stuff, until like 4 AM. And talking and yelling. Not like the Danish village of yelling, but actual yelling. What if I do this? I can almost S-bend that. This is a nightmare. And nobody wants to call the police. No, I just wanted to end. And, like, sleep. Also, I don't really want to call police on those people. Like, that's a bit too far. I don't know. At least I was able to complain about it to my parents the next morning because they were annoyed by it too. Actually, my stepdad did want to say something about it, but he was stopped by my mom. I imagine Yelling would be a town in the UK. It is also. But Yelling, which you spell differently, is also a town in Denmark, where I believe there are 2 stones. Put there by Harold Bluetooth, who was an ancient Danish king. And after him, after him is named the Bluetooth technology. And like Harold Bluetooth was a king like 1,000 years ago. I have actually never called like the alarm number of 112. Not for the police, not for anything. It's never been called for me either. It's been called for my mom. She was very lucky to survive. At one point, she got in a terrible, terrible car crash. Although I say terrible car crash, she got nothing basically, but it's amazing that she got nothing. No one got anything. Like, she crashed at 120 kilometers per hour, hit another car. Because she fell asleep at the wheel after a long night shift. She didn't do night shifts after that anymore. And like, she's bounced from the left to the right on the highway. And hit another car, and nobody was hurt. Like, sure, she had a lot of muscle pain, she was very sore the next day. But nobody was hurt. I mean, the car was entirely total loss. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. I was born at the time, but I was like 2 or 3, so I don't really remember it. I do remember the car being total loss, but you know, I wasn't there and I don't totally remember it. Ask a geography questions. A lot of geography questions tonight, and I like it. What's the oldest US city? Is it Boston? Or is it like Jamestown? Like in Virginia or something? Sponsored by water. Does plants, does people. It's great. Alright, let's build the next coaster. Let's have it be... See if we can do a wild mouse. Nope to either. Well, then I don't think I would know. So, I mean, I assume the Native Americans had cities. Can I do a wild mouse? If I go there... Can I do one here? If I do like there... this will probably work. Doesn't have to be very big. As long as it's just is. Hang on, why doesn't that work? Oh, support limits. Wonderful. Saint Augustine. I've never heard of that. What a wonderful chain lift. Can you say a swear word in Dutch? Tering. That's my favorite swear word. It's not really offensive. It's... I don't exactly know what kind of disease, but it's some kind of old disease that we don't really get anymore. This is my favorite. You can. It's very versatile. It's kind of like... It's not as versatile as the F word in English, but it's close. Weren't Native Americans mostly nomadic back then? Well, the Aztecs definitely had cities. The Mayans were in Mexico, which is North America. Why is it called Saint Augustine? Because it was named after Saint August, probably. I don't know, I'm just making things up, but that's probably the reason. You know, maybe it's more helpful if I work backwards from this and try to just get out of there. Actually, that's surprisingly easy. This is very easy. Ta-da! Dunsies. Is this 170 meters though? I don't think it will be. But let's see. Have you ever been to Alton Towers? Nope, I've never been to a theme park, not in the Nether of Lands. Ah, now we have to wait for the second car, because I changed the chain lift halfway. It's actually super easy, barely an inconvenience. I have no idea what this is about, actually, anymore. It's not 170. Let's go for 170, because I want to do that stat requirement. Ooh, how about that big drop, baby? Have you been to Toverland? I have not. Really, the only theme parks I've been to are Efteling, Slagharen, and Walibi Holland. And the last time I've been to a theme park was a few years ago now. Hang on, what's in the way? Oh, the bloody twister coaster is in the way. Let's just go down now. We can always go up later. Hang on. How does that work? Oh, we're above the bloody twister coaster. Alright, now we'll have to go up a little bit earlier then, eh? Does that work? I think it works. Perfect. That way. This accident is getting out of hand. It is, isn't it? But hey, trying new things is good. This is still not 170 meters though, that's a problem. What if we go that way? No, that way. Oh, that seems to work. British Dutch. Yeah, very British. Oi, oi, mate. How you doing, mate? Where are we building? There. I'm very British. I mean, you're just British by not pronouncing the T's in the middle of words. Like water. If you say water, you're very British. The bastard's crying, innit? Have you seen the new Tom Scott video with Beardy Man? I have. It was pretty funny. I'd never heard of Beardy Man, but apparently he's the brother of Jay Foreman. And I'm a big fan of Jay Foreman, so... Yeah, and Beardy Man was, you know, was pretty good. I'm not really a fan of the whole hyperpop thing myself. I had heard of that before. A water ball. Water ball. That just... That sounds so funny. Having a drink of water from a water ball. Thank you for the follow. Kngriksk. Oh, that's impossible to pronounce. I remember when Carex was advertising free tickets to Alton Towers on bottles during lockdown. Huh. Bit guttural there. Ah. Bottle what? I mean, if you just keep doing it Britisher and Britisher, eventually you get a stream of vowels. Oh, bottle what? Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's do another floorless coaster. No problem, you can say, Kung, how you doing? Nice to see you playing a classic game. Well, welcome. I'm doing well, thank you. British is drunk. How about a drunk British? Have you seen the working drop track on the RCT subreddit from Ollie? Yes, I have. Ollie is quite the magician with that kind of stuff. Go subscribe to Ollie on YouTube, by the way. He's probably using it in like one of his parks. Magic Towers, probably. I don't know, he has a Magic Tower series where he just like scenic stuff and whatever. It's all pretty good. Which non-tribal village is the furthest away from any other civilization? Is it like something on Tristan... Oh, whoops. Knocked off my water bottle. Luckily it was closed. Is it something like Tristan da Cunha or whatever? Or is Svalbard? No, probably Tristan da Cunha is much further away than Svalbard. Ooh, we can just go under there. Siberia, that might be, or like something, like... Is there a village on the Diomede Islands? I don't know. It's definitely not like Hawaii, because Honolulu has like other villages and cities around it on the other islands, so that doesn't count. Is it like Nauru? Because Nauru is basically one big village on the island. The entire island is one big village, so... Is it Nauru? Somewhere in Antarctica. Antarctica doesn't have villages, only research stations. They don't really count. And real, I don't know the answer, but I was curious on your takes on it. Well, fair enough. I don't know the answer either, but I can speculate. I'd say Tristan da Cunha. That might be. I don't know how far it is away exactly from other islands. Maybe Nauru's further away. Could also be like Alert Canada. Although, if you don't count Antarctica, I don't think you should count Alert Canada either. I think it's just a research station in like the high Canadian Arctic. There's probably a half as interesting video about it. Oh yeah, I stopped watching half as interesting like 2 years ago or something. Oh, that's a big loop. Because it was just nonsense, those videos. Like, those half as interesting videos, they ended up just being like like 3 minutes of nonsense filler and 1 minute of actual video. It was getting terrible. I still watch Wendover Productions. You know, I think that's still damn good. But half as interesting, not really. Can I see your whole park? Sure. This is the whole park. And it's getting crowdier and crowdier. I think that spiral slide's gonna be in the way. No, it's not. We're more to the right than I thought we were. What if we do that? Will that work? That will work. Wonderful. 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 I think we might need some brakes maybe at some point. Or maybe we just go up. Of course that doesn't work. What were you an ass band? Ass band. Is my British accent still funny? It's not really a good British accent, is it? But it's the best I can do. And photo section. You sound like Tom Hanks. I don't even know who Tom Hanks is. Like, I know he's an actor. I know that. But other than that, I know nothing about Tom Hanks. Very British. He's been infected by the British. Well, very good. In the day. There's a bit of Canadian in there with the A. Oh, sorry. Sorry, eh? Oh, terribly sorry. You've never watched Forrest Gump? No, I haven't. How the hell do you not know who Tom Hanks is? I mean, like I said, I do know he's an actor, but that's all I know about him. I don't know much about many actors. Actually, like, quite a lot of actors. I don't really... I only know their names because of popular culture. They get mentioned, and they get mentioned as being an actor, but I don't know much about them. Anyway. Tom Hanks also Woody and Love in Toy Story. I've never watched Toy Story. So that doesn't really help. I play Sully. I've watched Monsters Inc. I assume it's the Sully from Monsters Inc. Or is it Sully from Avatar? I think there's one called Sully in there as well. I've never watched Avatar. Like, I've watched a terribly low amount of movies. Yeah, I'm not a film buff. I'm like, oh, it's Sully the pilot from the plane crash. There's a lot of Sullys in movies. Okay, what's in the way here? Oh, it's path. Okay. I'll just... hang on, I think I see where I can connect this. Yeah, I'm like the anti-film buff. What's my favorite movie? I mean, I can't go cliche and say Shawshank Redemption. I've seen that one. And I think it's really good. I don't know if it would actually classify as my favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite movie. I mean, I like The Matrix. Maybe one of the Harry Potter ones. Yeah, probably one of the Harry Potter ones. I think 6 is my favorite. I haven't watched them in a while. Have you watched Inglourious Basterds? Nope. Cars. I've watched at least Cars 1. And I think I might have also seen one of the sequels. I'm not sure. Let's properly test this right, by the way. Green Mile I haven't seen. Giant Orb, if that's a movie, I haven't seen it. I feel like there's a path connection missing here somewhere, so let's build one. Oh, that's further away from being connected than I thought. Okay, now it's connected. Good. You should watch Back to the Future. Yeah, I haven't watched it either. Hang on, what's in the way there? Oh, it's a big old coaster that's in the way. Hang on. I need to delete all of this. Those guests are gonna be fine. Maybe. I think one of them just drowned, but okay. You've watched Trek? Yes, all of them actually. All 4 of them. Don't remember much about the 4th, to be honest. But I have watched it. I've also watched Wall-E. So yeah, it's not like I've watched 0 movies. But I am like almost the opposite of a film buff. Oh, I think I see a good connection. Oh, still way too high for that. Bam! Nah, there's a connection. And that's also why I don't do no exit paths in this park. Because then I would have to like find the no exit banner for this particular exit line and delete it, because otherwise this connection doesn't work. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Easy. Is movies a bigger deal here in America than in the Netherlands? No, we have a lot of movie theaters and stuff. It's just that I'm not a movie buff. Like, my brother is a very big movie buff. He's seen a lot of movies, knows a lot of actors and stuff. He's very into movies. Alright, pick a coaster type to build and name a ride of your choice. Build a 1x1 empty maze and name it Don't Get Lost. Alright. Yeah, I've never been into movies. The last movie I watched in theaters, I think that's also just the last movie I ever watched, was in 2018. And it was Bohemian Rhapsody, the biopic about Freddie Mercury, because I'm a massive Queen fan. And I think that's actually, no, it's not the last movie I ever watched. I've watched, like, Lord of the Rings, the first one, after that with friends, which was fun. First time I properly watched that either. I mean, I'd watched it before, but mostly in parts, never like in its entirety. Why don't you watch movies? It's just not a particular reason, I'm just not into it. It's kind of like asking someone, why don't you... I don't know, why don't you like cars? Like, not the movie, but just cars. Like, things you drive in. It's just like, I don't know, I just don't. So, yeah, there's not a really particular reason for it. Hang on, why doesn't this connect? I'm way too low. Oh. Oh, okay. Didn't see that coming. You said you liked the movies you saw, right? Yeah, I did, but it's just not really my thing. I mean, I can appreciate a beautiful car as well, but I'm not into cars. And also, watching, like, a biopic is different. Well, I mean, I also like just watching Redemption and stuff. But it's just, like, there are a lot of things I like to do. Like, I also like to, I don't know, play Zoo Tycoon, but I don't do it at the moment because I prefer spending my time doing other stuff, like playing other video games or just doing something that's not video games. Just like watching movies, just like that's not how I choose to spend my time. Instead, I choose to spend my time scouring the internet for obscure lap times, from obscure speed skating matches, and compiling statistics of those. Much more fun than watching movies, in my opinion. Most people would think otherwise, but I'm a nerd. Then again, movie people are also nerds. Is this connecting? I don't think it is, no. Did you know the Minecraft movie is in theaters soon? I did see that Phoenix SC has made a video on that. The Minecraft movie like was a thing. Didn't look into it any further. Speed skate statistics. You was surprised. Really, didn't expect that. I have like a whole Twitter account dedicated to it. And it's followed by quite a lot of speed skaters. And they often, you know, if I make statistics about like them, or they like skate the fastest lap somewhere or something, and I tweet about it, they often like it. If I tag them, which is fun. It's always fun if you're noticed by people you admire. Like Laurent Dubreuil is a Canadian speed skater. And he's very good. He got Olympic silver. And world champion 500 meters last season. And I made like... He tends to start off very fast on the 1000 meters. So I made some statistics about that. And he liked it. You know, it was very, very fun. What's the name of the Twitter account? Skating_stats. How about the Floridian winning gold in speed skating? That's not really my kind of stat. My kind of stats are always numbers, like fastest openers, like fastest first 100 meters, fastest this, fastest combination of these distances, that kind of stuff. But yeah, Erin Jackson, that's the one you're talking about. She won gold in the 500 meters speed skating. Women, of course. In a pretty damn good time as well. 37:04. Which is the third fastest time ever skated on a low altitude rink. The reason we're saying low altitude only is because at high altitude you just get a lot less air resistance. Because there is just less air, so you go faster. So it's not really fair comparing the two. There was also, of course, Joey Mantilla and Brittany Bowe, who are all from Florida, and they all medaled in this Olympics. Which is pretty good for Florida. I think the blue coast in a way, but that's just... No, it's not actually. Hang on, if I go up... Okay, now it's in the way. If I go that way. Let's see. By the way, don't go following that Twitter account just because it's me. Only follow it if you're genuinely interested. Otherwise, it's just clogging up your... Hang on, where did I connect that entrance? Oh, that was there. Or, you know, otherwise just clogging up your feed. Not your feet, but your feed. Actually, what if I do that? Then do that. It's still not a thoroughfare. But it's almost a thoroughfare. I can make it into a thoroughfare. Possibly. If I try to go that way. By God. My God, how do I ever get out of there? Clog up my feet. Is that the idea of a Dutch pun? No, it doesn't even the idea of a pun, really. I do like a good pun, though. There we go. Now it's a thoroughfare. Just crazy that Floridians were able to compete in that sport, let alone win. There isn't even a public skate rink in Ocala. I mean, both Joey Mantilla and Erin Jackson, they got good like inline skating, which is on wheels, on asphalt, or like concrete or whatever. And which is of course perfectly doable in Florida. But then they switched to speed skating, mostly because inline skating isn't Olympic. Now, I know Brittany Bowe's a bit of a different story, because she used to play basketball. Then she also switched to speed skating, which is a bit less logical, but she still did. You want to see what the park looks like with only path? Well, I'll do that after I built this dodgems. Like, I know that Erin Jackson, the first time she ever stood on the ice was in the Netherlands, actually. In Deventer. And there's actually footage of that, which is hilarious, because it was 2016, so only 6 years ago, she stood on the ice for the very first time. And she was like Bambi. She was terrible. Obviously. She learned pretty quick, though, which is fairly easy if you're already a world-class inline skater. Like, it's still not easy to get to the top of speed skating, of course, but to get the hang of the basics is easy if you're a world-class inline skater. And then she just got better and better. And then, surprisingly, she got good enough to win this season. Tialf. No, not in Tialf. Tialf is in Heerenveen. Deventer, I don't know what the ice rink there is called. We never really skate like big Dutch games there. Competitions. Only like second level national ones. Alright, let's see. Hang on, only parts. Oh, we can do that. Hang on. Save game. And if we then do only parts. And then... let's see, there we go. Alright, let's remove all the rides. I think the game might be crashing. There we go. Kinda knew that would happen. There is a certain I believe it's the mazes. Let's see, if we delete the 2-tile maze, will it crash? No. I thought it was the maze. It used to be a maze that would crash it. Maybe I just did it too fast. Because I did try to use an auto-clicker. Okay, I think it just went too fast. Highlight the path problems. Yeah, but that's ugly. Ooh, that's quite quiet suddenly. And a lot of killed guests. Oh, now we can actually hear the guests. It's actually not as much path. Now, it's always kind of underwhelming, the path. You missed the shops and stalls. Ah, they're pretty small anyway. Doesn't really matter if they're still there. But yeah, it's always less path than you expect. And there are always big areas without much path. It's dissimilar when you go into the overcrowded forest frontiers. And do only path. Like, I would have expected the path to be more of a mess. And it still is a mess, don't get me wrong. But I would have expected more of a mess. For some reason. So, yeah, I don't know. This still looks quite satisfying. Escalator land? No, you mean stair land. You can clearly see that this corner of the park is where the tallest stations are, the highest up stations. I have a lot of versions. This is all of the same park. Like, this is part 1. This was after one live stream. Which looks still fairly normal. Oh, hang on. Load game. This was after 2 live streams. So already starting to get fairly overcrowded. 3 live streams. The dodgems is starting to be very overpowering. 4 live streams. And 5 live streams. That's a hell of a park. Like, this is just a crazy, crazy park. Ouch. My ears. Ideally, this is what the Diamond Heights is going to be. Eventually. It's gonna take a while, because it's much bigger. And maybe I'm building slower, I don't know. But, yeah, it's gonna definitely take a while. Because let's go up. No, not that much up. Hang on. Where are all the parks? Where have all the parks gone? Wait, what? Why is... What? Hang on. I'll just... If I go back to the menu... I mean, my parks are not gone, obviously. There we go. I wasn't terrified that my parks were actually gone, by the way. But it just went a bit weird. So if we go into the... If you go up... And for some reason it doesn't load all of them. It doesn't load any of them here. We only have this weird crash park. Which will probably... I won't actually. We have a frozen guest here. What? I don't... Wait, this is a handyman? Wait, what happened? What? I don't know what this park is about. Is there anything in the park? No. This is a park that was generated upon a crash on the 30th of January. Oh. Now I'm here, which is a Queen song. Let's go to default. Let's just load this. Yeah, load, not save over it. There we go, much better. This is starting to get there. It's just about starting to get there, but we're still quite far away from the absolute... Well, just the absolute unit that is the overcrowded forest frontiers. This is a horror movie of a stream. I've probably done worse. I mean, that was a live stream. I think it was about 3 hours long. Where I drowned many guests. Probably like at least 100,000. That was a lag spike. Oh, we just unlocked a lot of new rides. That doesn't actually happen, that's just a bug. Spark clearly needs more layers, like an ogre. Ogres are like onions. Alright, let's build another twisty coaster. You know what, let's just build it over the entrance. Because why not? Haunted Heist layer. Just an entire layer of Haunted Heist over the entire park. They smell and make you cry. Ogres do make me cry, but that's like a line for that donkey says, right? It's been a while since I watched the track, so I'm not too well versed on everything at the moment. Needs proper material deformation simulated to make supports more important. Supports aren't important. We just use anti-gravity and we'll be fine. Like, think a bit out of the box. Just you know, anti-gravity, or we'll just use helicopters to keep them in place, and we'll refuel the helicopters using smaller helicopters, and that that goes down the line a lot until we have nanobot-sized helicopters, which will then crash because they can't actually fly because they don't have wings, and lots of people will die. And I don't know where I'm going with that. Let's just say that death is everywhere. Can we do a large... Oh! Oh, sweet! Ha! I didn't expect that to be possible. Look at that! Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, I love that. Actually, it should probably just be another giant half loop, because it looks a lot better. There we go. Oh, can we do a big loop? That won't fit. But this is wonderful. Can we go the other way? Yes. Now it's like a proper heart. My heart for you guys. Build a block break coaster redeemable. Never! I will never use those vile inventions by the devil himself that they call block breaks. Safety is for losers. But sleep is for the powerful. Because if you don't get enough sleep, it's not safe. You make me blush. Good. Logic? Yeah. I don't like logic. Logic is for losers. I really love saying random stuff like that. Like, sometimes I'll be sincere for a bit, like when I talked about sleep and, it's important and stuff. And you know that I'm sincere when I say that, but sometimes I just like talking just random nonsense. That, I try to be a comedian. Sort of. I love it. I absolutely love it. Just going on random rants. Maybe I should try making YouTube videos in a style like that. But honestly, whenever I get a video idea which have a kind of a bit different style than I just get scared and not do it because I'm afraid that I'll screw it up. Not do it good, which is terrible, because if I never do it, I never learn. And I learned my current style of video fairly quickly, so I would probably be able to learn another style of video also fairly quickly. I got quite serious there for a minute. That's what Twitch is for. Yeah, Twitch is just basically made for spouting random nonsense. Also made for being half naked in a hot tub, but I'm not gonna do that. Probably. Maybe. I can't promise anything. You used block breaks in your longest coaster video. Yeah, but that was not for safety. That was actually to drive the guests more insane with an even longer coaster. Which is actually a good cause, because I like causing them mental anguish. Which is funny, because I like causing you guys mental relief. How will I get out of here? I probably won't. How many bits for you to do a hot tub stream? 10 billion. Someone gives me 10 billion bits, I'll do a hot tub stream. Then I'll also be rich. And this ain't gonna work, is it? What if I go the other way? That's only 100 million bucks. Only? I'm not sure if I want 100 million bucks. I talked about it earlier, but being so rich comes with a lot of disadvantages. But it's enough to live comfortably on for quite a while. And quite a while, I mean probably your entire life. How do I think I see a connection opportunity there? It just sounds like I'm talking about LinkedIn or something. There. $100 million set you for life if you're careful. I'm pretty sure that you don't really need to be careful. Like, you spend $1 million a year and you have 100 years to live. Like, spending $1 million a year isn't really being careful, right? That's not bits, Sean Twitch, just channel points. Bits is actual money. Let's probably test this, by the way. What's the distance between the highest and lowest points of the lowest 48? The lower 48, I think the highest point is Mount Rainier, which is 4,000, like, I don't know, 4,500 something, or meters, somewhere in the 4,000s. Lowest point is probably a Death Valley at minus 120 or whatever. Hey, we got a fast moving merry-go-round. So the distance would be roughly 5 kilometers. I think I see a connection opportunity. Yes. Perfect. Like a cat. Perfect. Got the lowest, not the highest. The highest is... Okay, so it's not Mount Rainier. It's some mount. It's like in California, right? I think California is both the highest and the lowest. Or is it in Colorado? I don't know. Like, obviously the highest is Denali, but that's not in the lower 48. Alright, let's look at the stats. That's pretty damn good. 734, 728, and 367. No way those supports are sufficient to keep everything up. Of course they are. They're just ending at the roof of the Dodgems. And the roof of the Dodgems is infinitely strong. Because that's how this works. Like, same with the paths. Like, you see these supports of the wooden coaster end above the path. And you think they're floating. Well, they're not floating. I can tell you that. Because the path has an invisible force field above it. And this, which is why you can't build closer than 2 units to it. And that's what the supports are resting on. So it's all perfectly fine and balanced. And all that. So don't worry about that. Yeah, isn't it solid air that guests can't get through somehow? Something like that. It's all very complicated and sciencey and stuff. Oh, highest is Mount Whitney. And the lowest is Badwater Basin in Death Valley. Just 85 miles separates them. That's pretty cool. So I was pretty close. I knew it was in California. And I'm right with like something in the 4,000s, right? You know what? I'm getting a bit tired, so let's build one more flat ride. And then we'll call it a day. Oh my god, what is this park becoming? You should do building a realistic park. I've done that. Mostly, you know, about as realistic as you can realistically expect from me. I can show you that before I leave. Well, that exit path was easy. How are you today? Pretty good, thank you. A really fun speed skating tournament. I mean, I didn't skate, but, you know, World All-Round Championships. Okay, this was too easy. Let's do another flat ride. 4421. Oh, my 4500 was pretty close then. Oh, and the Rainier is almost the tallest. I consider that pretty much a win then. If I may. Can I connect this somewhere? Probably. We'll see. How many coasters and shops are there now? Well, there are 146 rides, which is a lot of flat rides. Let's count the coasters actually. Hashtag Ukraine is one, that's 1, 2. No, that's a ship. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is this a coaster? Nope. This is the original merry-go-round from the park. 12 Z's. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, 25, 26. That's not a coaster. 27, 28, 29. 30. Plus another 10 is 40, 43, 44, 45. Oh, hey, we got a raid. Welcome, Planet Lulu. I know your name. And 15 others. How you all doing? We stream Roller Coaster Tycoon 2? Maybe that's where I know your name from. I was just counting the number of roller coasters in, well, this park, which we're building. And, yeah, it's taken me longer than just this stream, by the way. I don't build this park in 2.5 hours. I wish I could, but no. It's probably physically impossible. Well, that doesn't work. Probably physically impossible to do that. Oh my god, how will I ever build this? Well, we'll see. How many shops? That's not easy because I just look at the number. 31 shops and stalls, of which 18 are balloon balls. Balloon balls? Balloon stalls. I have only 5 drink stalls. Should probably build more of them. Also playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Did it go well? How many toilets? 5. Well, 16 cash machines. You can see by my priority where my priorities lie. And only 4 info kiosks. It's all fine. It's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with this. Ooh. Is it not the same as last stream? Oh yeah, I built no shops this stream. I'm not sure if I even built any shops last stream, to be honest. How is the... Ah, there we go. I didn't need to go up that high, but it's more complicated now, so it's good. I just tend to forget shops in these kind of parks. Nice singing voice, well thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't think I'm a terrible singer, actually. I consider myself, like, for someone without any training, decent singer. Like, not good, but, you know. I have a fair amount of range. And I'm not tone deaf, so... It's about as good as you can reasonably expect from me. How will I connect this? I could, of course, just remove... Yeah, you know what? If I can just build another cash machine, like, right next to it here. There we go. I can just remove this one. Well, immediately, a lot of people are using it. Like, it's already gotten 6 people using it. There's the haunted house. Just a few more cash machines. I have plenty. What's this people's most common thought? Oh, it's too crowded here. No damn. I feel sick. I need to go to the toilet. Only 249 in 10,000 guests is not bad. I've already got a balloon is the 5th most common thought. That's hilarious. And 1 vandal actually. Let's fix all the vandalism with the plugin because I'm lazy. It's also just a lot of vandalism to fix. It's a big park, a lot of path. This used to be, at some point, Diamond Heights. It, well, technically still is, but you can't see much of it anymore. We've got more than 10,000 guests. Well, we had about 11,500 at some point, but then we fired all the staff and lost like 2,000. Because it was kind of dirty. But yeah, before I go, I'll show you the sort of like realistic park I made. Isn't like not entirely realistic, but it's fairly realistic. It's this one. Fire all the staff. That's a little bit late. But I'll do it here for you then. That still works. Oh, I had very little staff here. But yeah, this is a park I built on stream, I think about a year ago. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, probably about a year ago. Actually, this is... It has in the name the date of the stream. It was 28/2/21. So yeah, a little over a year ago. And I think this is a fairly realistic park. Like what you can reasonably expect from someone like me in Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's nice, it's neat, it's not overly crowded. Like the roller coasters, extra support work. So I think it looks decent. Like it even has block brakes. I did block brakes. So I committed to this, to the realism in this. Drown the newest guest. Well, that'll be one entirely in salmon pink. Funnily enough. Welcome, Slime, by the way. You've caught the end of the stream. The block brakes are timed wrong. I thought they were fairly alright. So yeah, this is about the best I can do. Without, like, I could probably do better with putting in a lot of effort, but that's not worth it to me. People are getting lost in the maze. Not really. I mean, they're getting lost in the maze for a while, but that's the entire point of a maze, isn't it? I think you're the 5 gifted subs line. Here are some gifted subs to make up that I'm late. You know what? I like that attitude, because you're like, you're late, so the only person who's really suffered is you, because you haven't watched it. And, of course, it's always better if you're here for us too, but... Like, there are plenty of other people here, so we're still had a good time. And then you're also like, sorry I'm late, here is some support. That's a good attitude, I like that. You guys suffered because I wasn't here to comment. We also thrived because you weren't here to make things salmon pink. But yeah, it's always good to have you here. Okay, so I'm gonna see who I can find to raid. Oh, whoops. That's not Twitch. That's Twitter. Twitter! No, that's Trends. I can't type. There we go. Twitch.tv. Question is, will this automatic stream be muted? It will be. Ah, there we go. Brian is still streaming. I'm gonna raid Brian. He's working on his super realistic park, which is just already taking absolutely forever. But it's good. What's the wooden coaster called in this park? It's called Rumble Loggers. Pretty good name. I didn't come up with it, someone did. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this live stream. I had a lot of fun building up more of the convoluted rides and all the paths and stuff in the Dangerously Dense Diamond Heights. And I will see you all on Wednesday. goodbye. Enjoy the stream at Brian's channel. Good night.